Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Make sure you watch the episode before watching this video because we will be giving details of the show. So make sure you watch the episode first.
What up, vibers? Y'all know what time it is. It's time for another video. And I'm Yak.
And I'm Ivy, y'all. And welcome to another episode of Showroom.
And in today's episode, we're going to be discussing another episode of the hit series, The Girl from Plainville.
Is it a hit series?
That's a good question.
Michelle Cotter, 17-year-old girl. Texts her friends for 3 days telling them her boyfriend's missing, but this girl knew he wasn't missing. She was in contact with him the whole time, right up until he killed himself.
Is it a hit series?
That's a good question. Because, yeah, we're going to get into that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little later. But before we get into the video, make sure y'all like and subscribe to our channel. Turn on that post notification bell so y'all know when we upload.
Big facts.
And grab y'all snacks, grab y'all drinks, and relax your body.
Clear your mind.
Open your soul. Forget everything you got going on at home, at work.
Oh, that.
And come vibe with us. Welcome to our realm. Alright, y'all, now that we done pulled up, let's get into this episode. My.
Quite an episode they had there, huh?
This episode was kind of dry. Like, is it just me?
No, it ain't just no you. It was extremely dry, like a cactus in a desert. Deserted.
Yeah. It was dry, y'all.
I seen what they was trying to do. But boy, they was...
I'm just like, get to the point already. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they trying to stretch it out so much. I'm just like, get to the point. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just over this.
And then they switching back to that scene. They be switching that view where I guess the text messaging be going on. And we be looking at each other like, is this real?
Right? I'm just like, okay. Let's get into the first thought. What was our favorite moment?
What was yours, babe?
Y'all, honestly, I don't have a favorite moment. And I couldn't even force to find one for the video because none of them was my favorite moment. Like, I did not have a favorite moment in this episode. Like, I feel like they had a lot of sad moments. I guess maybe her getting out the mental hospital and stuff, that could be like a good moment. Was it my favorite? No. You know what I'm saying? That was a good moment.
Yeah, I'm right along with you on that one. I didn't have no moment either. I was sitting there. I was trying. I had a couple moments that kind of, I guess, made me laugh or whatever. Like the part when he was...
Him and Zach got in a fight?
Nah, not that part.
The fight wasn't funny.
Yeah,
it was just what happened after
he was like, wait.
Yeah, that part was funny.
Yeah, that one was crazy. But no, I'm talking about when the dude volunteered him. He volunteered him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that right there.
That was your favorite moment?
If I was going to name one, I guess that was the part because it kind of like forced them. And, it kind of opened up our points where we was like, well, I mean, why don't he want to tell nobody?
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, we found out why.
Yeah. So, yeah, y'all. Favorite moment? Goose egg. We ain't got none. Next thought. Who is the biggest threat? For me, I have basically Conrad. I feel like he is so hard on himself. Maybe it's the pressure that he's receiving from his parents, But I'm just like, you're a teenager, like you just got this grand moment of finally graduating from college. But like I said, I guess it's the pressure because maybe his dad was pressuring him into wanting to be a captain. It seemed like his mom was more on the side of him wanting him to go to college because, I believe he had scholarships and was accepted into some colleges already. And it didn't seem like he wanted to do neither, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like he was so hard on himself. And that kind of was a threat because it made him alienate himself. It made him depressed, stuff like that. So, and like I said, it was a lot of environmental influences, but I felt like he was just so hard on himself, to be a teenager.
He was definitely hard on himself, and he was trying to like find the humor in it. That was the crazy part. Like, he was mad smart.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when we was watching it, I was looking at it like, yo, you need to just get it together, cause. But then knowing he can't get it together, it's kind of like retrospective almost. But yeah, so mine was similar to that, but mine was basically just how he's the threat.
Are you still there?
Yeah. Just a lot to take in.
I'm sorry. It's too much. I shouldn't have.
No. I'm happy you did.
But he's the threat to Michelle. I never thought I would say that, because we've been getting on Michelle and everything. So when she come out the spittle, she was really on like some, okay, I can do this, and I can make the best out of it and everything. And she was on the up and up. Here he come.
Yeah.
With all his problems. And then not only is he coming with his problem, before he vents to her, he got to tear her down though. And she was like getting out of it, like basically, oh, I'm sorry. She was basically blaming herself. So she's starting to backslide into that right then and there. And then in the same token, she trying to cover it up, okay, I'm sorry I said it like that or whatever. He's still on her top like that.
Yeah, he took a lot of his frustrations out on her.
Bet.
But like I say, I don't know how to feel about that, because I'm like, is this what really happened? I bet you, like, what you mean, is this what really happened? But it's to the point where I'm like, because from everything they've been showing us this far, Michelle has been an angel, and Conrad has been like the self-centered one. Every time she says something, he reverts it back to himself. You know what I'm saying? He's been the self-centered one. So I'm just thinking, like, how did this girl go from being supportive of him, being there for him? We know how much she cared about her social circle and about her friendships and stuff like that. And she was willing to, okay, he said he needed me. I'm not finna go out with the girls. I'm just gonna go out and be with him. How did it go from that to her telling him to drink bleach?
Right.
So I'm like, is they telling us this story from Michelle's point of view, and then they just gonna lay the real story on us, or is this how it really happened? So I'm still confused about that. I know this is a true story, and they have documents and stuff like that. I haven't want to look at it or anything. I haven't done research or anything on this yet, just because I want to, kind of
fresh eyes on it.
Yeah, be fresh eyes on it through the show. But I know the show can distort, a lot of stuff. So, but I'm just like, where does this flip? Because it has to flip. Like, how does she go from this to saying drink bleach? You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, not only is she going from that point to that point, she's basically like gets to the point where she just tears him down, and she was on the up and up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She seems the positive point in here, and Conrad seems like the pessimistic one. You know what I'm saying? So
what POV is this? Is basically what's going on in your head.
I'm just thinking, like, there gotta be a switch. Like, maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Yep, I definitely felt that.
Yeah.
So that brings us to our next thought. Who made the biggest mistake? What you got?
So I think the biggest mistake was letting the mom see Conrad dead in his truck.
Your Honor, I would like to display on the court monitor Exhibit 6, number 5.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I knew she
In the
was gonna.
courthouse?
Yeah, I knew she was gonna walk out or whatever. I'm like, did they kind of let her know, like, yo, we're gonna be showing this picture of your son in the truck? You know what I'm saying? Did they at least warn her? You know, because I feel like that kind of just brung her down. I mean, she was already down. It just brung her, you know, down again. Like nobody want to see that picture. So I feel like that was kind of like.
So the mistake was on the lawyer?
I don't know, because I'm like, I don't know if she told her about it, and the mom was probably like, you know, I could do this, I got this, and then just realized she couldn't. Or did they just not tell her? You know, I don't know, but.
They never tell her nothing. She had to find out they was even getting indicted.
True.
I mean, she was even getting indicted, so that's just how they roll. They keeping it raw, basically, but I'm like, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
You've been a broke one where they can't get back up type.
Exactly. And you know, the mama's definitely trying. You know, she finally started watching the videos when she said she didn't want to see the videos. So she's trying to understand, you know, what happened. Because, of course, you know, going through court and listening to everything, of course, you know, one side going to be like, it's Michelle that drove him to, the other side going to be like, he was a teenager dealing with this. He tried to do it before. He just wasn't happy and blah, blah, blah. So,
but the
yeah.
POVs from this type of activity, well, it kind of do, because we was thinking about that though. We say the POV is weird, what perspective it got. Well, you know, we got the transcripts, and we got how he was at the beginning. He was basically like, show me something. Remember, he was on the text messages, he was like, show me something. And she wouldn't show the right thing. And then, you know what I'm saying? He was, I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? Holler at you tomorrow type.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that was kind of messed up because he texted her in like a frenzy. Like, I can't do this anymore. Bye. You know, this is it. So she is like nervous you know, keep calling him like, oh my gosh. And he gonna text in the morning, I'm sorry, I was asleep. I'm like, yo, this girl was worried. She thought you was done. But what's your biggest mistake?
My biggest mistake, if we gonna believe that this is the right POV and that's really how Conrad was, well, Michelle even turned that phone back on when she got back out the hospital then.
Oh.
Like, I feel like if that was the case, that was the start of her turning back around. So she could have just left them old pages in that book on the shelf.
You feel like from, you know, if this is really what happened, you feel like Conrad is like not helping. Basically, you feel like he's dragging her back.
Oh yeah, he definitely dragging her back. He definitely doing about it like that. He giving her reason to have resentment. So I mean, if she got all these thoughts going on through her head before, and she trying to bury that, how's that gonna look?
Yeah.
How does that look on her trying to come up? Because you seen, even she was trying to help him. Basically, she told him, what she tell him? You can go to, she told him, you can
go talk to someone, basically.
Yeah.
And
he really went in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I could see that. Alright, y'all. Now it's time for our final thoughts. And I feel like I kind of said my thoughts a lot throughout the episode. Like, I wasn't really ecstatic about this episode. It showed us, of course, a little bit more each time about Conrad and about Michelle, about their dynamic, about, you know, Michelle dealing with her mental health issues already, you know, her eating disorder and her having to be sent away for it. So kind of like they both was battling stuff, you know, they both had mental health issues that they were battling, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this episode was showing light on that. It also showed how Conrad could be a little insensitive to Michelle's to what she's going through. Like I said, I don't even know like if this is the real point of view, if they gonna do like a switcheroo on us, like, yo, that was the story from Michelle's side, let's tell y'all, you know, let us tell y'all what really happened. I'm waiting for that, because like I said, I just don't see the switch, because she is just right now, like I said, she's just like an angel, like, to him. Like, she's like I said, I'm just waiting for the switch, because they have everything she said about the story not adding up about what she told her friends, about what she told him. So there obviously was a switch. Just where and why, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my final thoughts. You know, we learned about what happened between him and his dad. Kind of seemed like he got his captain license, but it seemed like he really didn't want it. You know, and to his dad, it made him seem like, okay, so you want to ditch work just to sit home and play games and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was livid at that point.
Yeah, which as a parent, you know, I can understand, like, okay, you ditch work, you're not handling your responsibilities because you want to sit home and play on a game. So I can understand his frustrations, you know. But also, I don't really know what Conrad's want, and I don't think he knows what he wants himself. So that's kind of my final thoughts on it.
My final thoughts is much in the same. It's basically like the perspective. If this perspective is what it is, then Conrad is now painted out to be the bad guy, but so much the bad guy, so much the bad guy that she would turn like that.
Like
40-minute phone calls while I guess he pleading, and then she basically, you ain't done nothing. You need to go.
Yeah,
just pushing on him.
Whatever he did, you could have like cut him off or not talk to him no more. It didn't have to resort to this, you know, if he did anything, it didn't have to resort to you telling him those harmful things, especially, you know, his state, his mental health state. But.
So yeah, that's what this whole perspective, that's the whole point that we gotta figure out. I'm sure the next episode is gonna give us some light into, okay,
we said that like 3 episodes ago. Well, maybe not 3, but dang.
Yeah, no doubt, But yeah, it definitely got to do something, because look at it like this. They running out of text messages. Hey, it got to be getting toward, come on now.
Yeah.
We need you to, pick it up.
Come on now, y'all. press the gas on this thing, y'all. Right. Come on now.
Right. I mean, nah, not the speed it's going right now. Like I say, it got to be something coming up next.
Yes, y'all.
So yeah, that was definitely my final thoughts on the whole thing. Like, because if it's some old made up stuff.
Well, you know they always add stuff in stories like this for spice. They add a little saison. How you say it?
So frito.
They add a little something.
So yeah. I mean, we gonna find out. That's the next episode. Either we gonna come on here like,
I ain't got no favorite moment. This is the first time since we been doing these couple thoughts and stuff, y'all, that I have not had a favorite moment.
It is. Yeah, they gotta do something.
But all right, y'all, that's all we have for this video. Let us know what y'all thought about this episode down below in the comments. Are we just tripping? Was this episode bomb? Did y'all think this episode was like the best episode ever?
Make sure y'all put y'all in the comments if y'all really felt this one was bomb.
Right? Let us know down below. And yeah, we'll see y'all again next time. Hopefully, you know, they
pick it up a little.
All right. But y'all come back and get this fire content.